Hello, this is Judy from Juvenalist and Travel. Welcome back again. So today I'm going to talk about some of the services offered from the embassy or the consulate. For example, we Kenyans, we have an Kenyan embassy. It's in Abu Dhabi, and then we have another consulate which acts like also an embassy. It's here in Dubai. This is all about UAE services offered by our consulate or embassy in a foreign country. So I'm going to talk about UAE because I'm based in UAE, and also about our Kenyan embassy. But I think and I feel like all the embassies offer almost the same services. Okay, so I have written it down and I'm going to read, because some people, they are usually are confused. And for example, if someone lost a passport, they don't know where to start. We as the agent, we usually receive so many questions. Like, someone will call me because I'm a travel agent person, and then they will ask me, do you usually replace passports? Do you usually attest police clearance? Do you offer these services? Of which these services, they are only offered in the embassy, or they are offered in the consulate. So I just want to make it clear and let people know where they can get this help, because when I'm a tourist agent, it doesn't mean that I offer all the services related to documentation, but I just want to make it clear that the embassy offers only documentation services, not financial services, as many may think about it. Because you may find someone stranded, maybe the person was dumped by the agent and the person want to go back to the home country, and then they will say, can I go to the embassy? Then they take me back home. In this case, I'm going to explain how the embassy gets involved in such a scenario. So for the Kenyan embassy or the Kenya Consulate, it offers the following services which I've written down. Passport services. For example, if you are here in UAE and your passport expires, because most of us here, we came to seek a green pasture, and then in most cases we find ourselves that we work more than expected, and we get in a way that our passport have expired. When you are here, don't get stranded, don't start overthinking when you have the consulate and you have the embassy. If your passport is expired, all it's lost, the Kenyan embassy or the consulate, they will help you to get another passport. This is only documentation. There is services, there is money to pay for the passport, but they will guide you and they will give you the correct document needed for you to get another passport. So passport renewal, and to get another passport in case it's lost. And then also visa services. Visa services, what do I mean by visa services? This is visa services for people going to Kenya. For example, if there is a person from another country, let me not use Africa, because currently our president said that all Africans, they can go to Kenya without a visa. So I'm going to say maybe a Russian person maybe want to go to Kenya. I don't know if it is a visa free. I'm just trying to make you understand that if person is from another nationality, from another country, and they want to go to Kenya, and they doesn't have a visa on arrival, and they are here in UAE, you can go to Kenyan embassy or Kenya consulate for you to get this visa to go to Kenya. Not visa from Kenya coming to UAE, but visa for you to go to Kenya. So they offer these visa services. And then another service is notary and document legalization. For example, you will find when you are here in UAE, you want maybe some document to be legalized, like to be verified it's yours. For example, I'll give you one scenario. If you want to replace a SIM card and you are here in UAE, you will have to get the SIM card replacement, and then Safaricom SIM card replacement, and then you will send the email to Safaricom that my name is so and so, and then I would like to replace my number. Then in this case, they might ask you for some documents like the entry stamp, the exit stamp, and also your passport copy, bio page, ID back and front. Sometimes if you don't have the entry part stamp, since maybe you entered using the smart gate, they will also ask for your Emirates ID. In some cases, they might ask you to take these copies to the consulate or Kenyan embassy for them to be stamped, to be verified, to be stamped, to confirm that you are out of the country. Not everyone who will need these services, but some cases. So in this case, the consulate or the Kenya embassy will assist you to get this document legalized. And also something else, it's like emergency assistance. We as Kenyans, we're here in UAE, and then there might be some emergency cases. What do I mean by emergency cases? It's like, for example, there was some problem a few months ago. There was some issues with the Lebanon and also in Iran, where they said that people have to go back to their home country, but flights, the flights were not available. So in this case, each and every country had to organize how people are going to go back to their home country. So in this case, such services, they can assist you if we have some emergency assistance, not another emergency services. And then also document attestation. For example, if you come here in UAE and you're looking for a job, we as the Kenyans, there is mandatory that we must present our good Kenyan police clearance, and it have to be attested. And then in some cases, they will use the Dubai one. For example, if you come with your police clearance and it's not attested, then the company or the sponsor asks you to get it attested. You will have to go to the Kenyan embassy or the consulate for it to be attested. They will assist you with these services. That is one of the services that they do offer. Something else is that about voters registration. As you know, some time back there in 2022, those who are still here, we went there, we registered we registered that we want to vote, and then when it came time for voting, we were allowed to vote for the president we want. We have only opportunity to vote for the president we want, but you cannot vote your governor, MP, and such. So those are some of the services that they are offered in the consulate or the embassy. Some, or as I can say, most of the services they are offered: documentation services, not financial services, passport services, visa services, document regularization, emergency assistance, document attestation, and vote registration. But people, sometimes you will find people that when they are here and they are stranded, they want to go back to their home country, and then they just go there and they want to go back home and they don't have money. In this case, you can go to the consulate, because some people, they don't have even the visa copy. So once you go to the consulate, they will not give you the ticket. They will just help you to check. Maybe they can ask you your phone number, and they will try to call your family back home. They will try to check who is your next of kin. And then once they find the next of kin, they will have to call back home and ask them to send money to get you a ticket. Because if you're here and you're stranded and maybe you are sick, you don't know what to do, and maybe you have not communicated with your family, they will help you to call your family and then ask the family to call back home, and then they'll help you to get their travel documents and such. Also, if you're here and you don't have a passport and you would like to go back home without fixing your passport, because sometimes it's very hard to get a passport when you are on overstay, and if you want to go back home, they will help you to get a travel document. This is a travel document which will act like a passport. This is also services that is offered there. So anything to do with documentation and something documentation related to Kenya, they will assist you. And if they will not assist you, they will guide you on how to get these services. Because when they are here, the consulate, those who are working the consulate or working in the embassy, they are playing a role like they are our government, you see. Because some of the things we cannot get in UAE embassy, we cannot get in the UAE immigration. We can only get in our consulate. So let's use the advantage of the Kenya consulate services and embassy also. So don't go to the embassy asking for a ticket. Do not give you, unless someone is working there and they decide to changa for you, to give you something small, but it's not their role and it's not their job to do so. But they can communicate to your family that so and so need A, B, C, D. So for our Kenyan embassy, as I said, the Kenyan embassy, it's in Abu Dhabi, but we have the consulate, it's here in Dubai, because most of the people are here in Dubai. It's in Jumeirah Road. You can check on the Google, you will just find the exact location. And also there is calling number and there is emergency numbers you can call in case you need their services. So for more information, you can visit our office. We are located in Deira City Center Metro Station behind Day to Day UC St. Children's Star Building, Block B, 7th floor, 727. Thank you.